Good evening, everyone. So we're going to make Ruby chocolate bars today, and just to going through what's Ruby. I think a lot of people have understanding what is this Ruby, and also what's this for chocolate. And you can see it's pink color, and it's the fourth chocolate. And then we're gonna make some truffles, chocolate, little bit of truffles, and then so also I'm gonna show you how to make a perfect chocolate Ruby bar. And so you can see it's and I think what is Ruby? What's Ruby? Because a lot of people don't know what is Ruby, and I would say it's the fourth chocolate, and we have a white, we have a dark, and then we have a milk, and then we have pink, and pink is this is Ruby. And some people think there's the color, there's no coloring, and this is natural, 100% natural. And then they process the color, and they didn't destroy the natural cells. So that's why they keep the color. That's what it make it pink. And so you think how? I mean, the Peru, they has produced this for a long time ago, but no one really knew about it, and it just came out last 2-3 years, and still I think a little bit expensive, and even the market, and then people get to know this. I think I quite like this. Is one of my personal favorite because it has a very citrus tone to it, and it's worked with also savory quite well, and it's good for like scallops and foie gras, and if you're looking for a little bit of sweetness, and then you will get this, absolutely get this. And then you think, how does it work? And it's a little bit similar to white chocolate and the texture, but the temperature you're looking for 28 and 29.5. That's the tempering point. And so I'm gonna make it with you, actually absolutely gonna do with you a perfect bar. It's exactly like the white chocolate, and perfect snap. And so it has beautiful citrus into it, and I mean it's sour and sweet and sour. It's more like, how do I say if someone didn't have this before? It's you eat with the raspberry and white chocolate together, and you know, this is Ruby. So that's the easiest way I think I could explain. And so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna temper the Ruby chocolate with you, because, and so so then you understand exactly what I'm gonna do. The end product will be this, and also meanwhile I'm gonna make some beautiful truffles and chocolate truffles. And I think this is beautiful because if someone would like chocolate, but if they don't like really sweet, and Ruby is perfect, I think, because it doesn't have a really sweet texture. And so I did with a dried raspberry and a bit of toasted sesame, so it's give you a nice crunch as well. So we're gonna do that as well. So I'm gonna start with the melting the chocolate down. As I always tell you, whatever you do, keep your record. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a microwave 1 minute and to start, and then I put only 30 seconds and keep stirring. So and also I think if you're making canapes, etc., and then also you can use this like a little dish and as a garnish, and it has a very good citrus tone to it. So if you're looking for fine touch for savory canapes, something different, something stylish, so you can make little dishes so like this. So I always tell you this, please keep it clean every time, and the cleaner your mold is, the perfect your chocolate is. And so let me see how long, 10 seconds. Still nothing happened, but you have to be really careful. Now I'm going to put 40 seconds. Actually, meanwhile, I have a bit of truffles I have done earlier. So I'm going to coat them with the dried raspberry and toasted cinnamon. I think it's beautiful because if somebody don't like very sweet, and then they can actually they can, this is the perfect truffles. And actually these are dried raspberry and freeze dried. You can buy Amazon or any food shops. And see this one. You can see it's start melting, and now soon as just slightly start melting, you have to be careful. This is the point. And because we're looking, the chocolate looks outside not melted, but inside it's really melting. So you have to be really careful. So I keep still a little bit. I'm gonna put it back into the microwave another 30 seconds. Yeah, meanwhile I do my truffles as well. If you would like the truffle recipe, so comment down below. I'm gonna give you the send you the recipe. And you can see it's already melting. So now this is what we're looking for. You can also a little bit unmelted chocolate and also melted chocolate. Now, sorry, I forgot to tell you how much it was there. About here was 750 grams, and I have unmelted 250 grams. So I'm going to add a little bit at a time, and I'm looking for here 28 and 29.5 Celsius. Let it a little bit down. Meanwhile, I'm going to put this here. My lovely chocolate. I'll leave this here. I'm looking for I don't know what temperature thermometer you have. This laser one, and if you have a normal thermometer, that's okay. Melt. So I'm going to put another 10 seconds. not too much, and you don't want to destroy the good crystals. So so I put 10 seconds. Keep stirring. And 20 seconds. Hope you're everyone having a good day. Hi Umesh, hi Talia. It's 30 Celsius, so it's perfect. So I'm getting down to 29.5 and to 28. So I'm gonna keep stirring. And I think I told you earlier, so temperature need the chocolate need temperature and the movement, and so you don't destroy the good crystals, and also you need a movement. You have to keep stirring, and this is where the good crystal and combine together. So this looks great for me, and almost there. And make sure all the bits are. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So 29 Celsius. So this is perfectly working temperature. So I have my mold. It's clean and well cleaned. Should I prefer to use a piping bag and keep it tidy? And so before I put into the mold, I should always check this is temper the chocolate, because if the chocolate hasn't tempered, they would never come out. So you're in trouble. So I keep this. I'll show you look at the difference. So now it just come off, and then when it's in 5 minutes, this should be hard. So if it's not hard, you can't really use it. So then if it's not tempered, what you can do bit more fresh ruby, and then add in there and bring it back, and then until it's then okay, this is perfectly tempered and it's working, and then you can use. Otherwise you're wasting your time and energy, because it's not gonna work. So it's gonna stuck into the mold, and you will be upset next day why it's not coming out, what's happening. So so I'm waiting a few minutes. About 5 minutes, it's ready. So meanwhile, I made this beautiful chocolate truffles. It has a sour note, and the idea is it's really beautiful for any occasions. Also if you're going having a tea party, or someone say, oh, I don't really like really sweet stuff, and this is perfect, because this is not very sweet. This has a really nice citrus tone into it. So it is really soft as well, and I would say my personal favorite, the Ruby. So it's pink as well. So if you would like a recipe, comment down. So ask me the recipe, I will send it to you. So we're waiting the chocolate to be hardened. getting my molds ready. Actually, I'm making the Ruby. I have here dried raspberry. I'm gonna dried raspberry and the dried cranberry, and actually freeze dried raspberry, and it's really good. It's hold the, even in the fridge, hold the, it's really crispy. So even when you bite them, has a good crunch, and I think it's great. So you can buy them Amazon and any food shops, and so it's getting there. Who is there? Hi Mark. Hope you're having a good day. Hi Asanka. Himash. Hi Kinga. You there too? So ask me any question you think. Talia, you into chocolate, so you know your pastry a little bit. So what do you think? And you want to ask any questions? And yeah. So you see the difference now. So this is now hard. See, it's hard. So now you know it's really tempered its work. So if it's not hard, and you can't use that. So that means your chocolate hasn't tempered. So start again, or put some more crystals and then work through again. And so what I'm going to do, I have a mold. I'm going to always slightly warm the mold. The reason is, don't know where you're taking this mold from. This can, if you take in a cold place, and the temperature will be maybe cold, and soon as you put the chocolate, it's freeze. So then you have problem, you have air bubbles, etc. So what you can do, I use the light heat gun, and I mean if you're doing from home, use the hair dryer. So not too much, not too close, and kind of similar temperature to the chocolate. So chocolate temperature is 28 to 29, 29.5, you can go that far. So you want around the temperature, about room temperature, and so I have my chocolate, so I know it's perfectly tempered. And don't cut it from here to start with. So if you cut it here, you can't go back forward. So always cut it small. If you want to cut later on with more, you can. So don't start with a big hole. So and also this plastic, this is a danger. So always remove this one. So I'm gonna pipe this gently. I go round and then get my middle. Again. So now we mold the taped hand. don't use the blade, then you will destroy your mold, and that would destroy. And what you can just tap it, try to move a few times. When you're tapping, you take the air bubble off, because if the air bubbles, it's not look nice when you turn the other side. So if you see excess, you hold in one side, and then you press and move. Yeah, and so you'll have a clean edges, and then you will have a, once you got there, and then now hard part is done. So now you can decorate with anything actually, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to decorate with a bit of, you can add whatever you want. You can add nuts and dried fruits, and I think Ruby has a citrus note, but also then it's a bit more summer for me, and I think I'm going to use the summer fruits, and then that's why my personal favorite. So if you like other flavors, I don't know, dry strawberry, you feel free to. This is my favorite. So a little tap. So you can see it's really pretty and summery, and then you can store in the fridge. So I have one I done earlier. So that if you have been tempered your chocolate, this would just fall out, like there's no almost marks in your back of your molds. So if you hasn't tempered, if you hasn't checked, and it would stick into this one. So so I done this earlier. So see, they just come off nicely, and the mold almost clean. So that means I have perfectly tempered my chocolate, and so that's why it's really come clean. I think try it. Even if you're going wrong first time, don't give up, because it can go wrong. So what I would tell you, keep your notes and make a note, and then you know exactly next time, okay, this is where I went wrong, so you don't do the same thing. And I think that's the key. And so enjoy the chocolate, and if you like my video, just click like and follow my page on Chocim Chocolate. Also, if you can't do yourself, and this product will come out to Chocim Chocolate website in next 2 days, so you can buy from there. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening and a good week, and see you soon.